let's discuss the elephant in the room. I am pregnant. Thank you. So in my first trimester, I had, as you do, food cravings. And my food craving was the gherkin. And not like a normal person who would have a gherkin here and a gherkin there, or maybe gherkins with food. No, I was greedy. I needed a full jar of gherkins just to myself and eat it all in one sitting. And then at 10 p.m. sent my poor husband, who's sitting right over there, to go to local Tesco's and get me another one. You see, for me, the smell was a promise of a bright future. The texture was the eureka moment to me. And, of course, the acidity was like Christmas. And then the rest followed. No alcohol, no sushi, no moldy cheese. And I started wanting things I never wanted before, like, for example, oysters. So oysters are these cute little creatures that you cut out while they are alive out of their own little homes. And then, because that's not enough, you take a lemon and squeeze the lemon juice into their open wounds. Or foie gras. We overfeed those poor geese into unconsciousness so we can enjoy their enlarged livers. So things I never really wanted before, now I want more than anything else. So you see, pregnancy is a state of the body, it's a state of the mind, it's a state of art, really, and in my case, it's a state of cruelty. So I drag my husband to our delicatessen shop nearby, and I force him to take pictures of all the foods I cannot have and I must have the moment our sweet little daughter comes out. C-section, get her out, all in one piece, check she's okay, and then my husband is under clear instructions. Surround me with champagne, wine, vodka, sushi, moldy cheese, and of course, oysters and foie gras. And only then, he's allowed to put our sweet baby girl into my arms and take a picture of the food. So you may ask, what led to this state of mind? And I will tell you. So the other day I was talking to a friend of mine who happens to be an actor, and I asked him, why did you become an actor? And his response is, well, to seduce women. And I'm like, okay, I get it, fair enough. And then I say, do you know why I became a construction litigator? And he couldn't give me an answer, which quite honestly I found quite offensive. But eventually he was bursting with curiosity. And I told him, well, obviously to seduce men. There's nothing more attractive, irresistible, ravishing than a foreign female litigator. From my point of view, I get to win all the arguments, sexy. I put on an overconfident facade, highly relatable, and I know everything. So somehow, my husband is very, very attracted to this, resulting in this. What I really think got to him is my morning routine. In the morning, you see, we are highly critical of ourselves and quite judgmental of others. And a little fact about me, I am German, Austrian, Greek, Romanian, born in former Czechoslovakia. So, thank you. It's quite an achievement. So in the morning, I get up and I tend to get dressed, usually. I throw on a dress, and then just about 2 minutes before running out to get my train, I check myself out in the mirror, which gives me a frightful reflection of cruel reality. And I was going to say that, to me, my interpretation, of course, is Mona Lisa. I cannot use Botticelli's Venus anymore because Frau over there stole it away from me. But it is the Mona Lisa. Anyway, so then the intense internal discussion starts. My German side says, "This is an ugly dress, don't wear it." And I'm like, "How dare you?" My Austrian side says, "It's an ugly dress, but you'll get away with it." And I'm like, "Fair enough, okay." My Romanian side says, "Wear a really colorful belt." And I'm like, "Where the hell am I going to get it from?" And then my Czech side says, "Don't wear a dress, wear trousers." And I'm like, "How dare you, that's not my style." And then my newly acquired British side says, "Oh, darling, you're so brave to wear that dress." Which, of course, I don't correctly interpret as bloody hell, just give up on your day. No, full of false confidence, I proceed to the door, tripping over our little sweet Labrador. You see, we got her because she's a hypoallergenic dog, but nobody warned me that my dog can be allergic to me. Every time I try to touch her, she sneezes at me, and that put me off wearing makeup for life. So the other day I went to the GP after my morning routine, probably caught the sneeze from my dog, and the nurse starts talking Swedish to me. And I'm like, "What is going on now?" And she says, "Well," in English eventually, "it's your surname." And I'm like, "What about my surname?" And she says, "Well, Lintott means in Swedish, straw blonde." Ladies and gentlemen, in that moment I realized I have finally made it. At the age of 41, I have realized that all along I have been a natural straw blonde. And blondes have more fun. So, here we go. My husband is clearly very attracted to this makeup-free, natural straw blonde, foreign female litigator. And I am going to let him win this argument, because I am gorgeous. Tension, muscle tension, social tension, anticipatory tension, and my favorite, sexual tension. So, and the result is, in 3 months, my husband is going to feed me moldy cheese and wine and champagne and foie gras and oysters. Well, he'd better. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Lintott, and thank you very much for being here tonight.